Hey YouTube, I am back. This is Essie Jane, and I've taken a bit of a hiatus since I think it was it May that I last posted? Maybe early June. So now it's August and it's been a little while, and today's video is just going to be an update of everything I've been up to, where I'm heading with reselling, and yeah, just gonna take you along on my day in the last couple of months. So, as I mentioned in the last video I posted, which was day in the life, we worked on setting up an Airbnb short-term rental property, and that has consumed a lot of my time the last couple of months. So we got it set up and running, and I've been doing all of the management myself, so that's been very busy. But as the summer season ends, as far as retail seasons go, I am jumping back into reselling. So summer slowdown definitely hit me, and at the same time I was having a lot less time to invest in my business. So I kind of just made the decision to take a break. I had a few other streams of income at that time and kind of put reselling on the back burner. So for probably 6 weeks or so, I didn't source at all. Only relisted a few items, didn't really list anything new, and just shipped things out as they sold. It was very passive. It was just doing its own thing. I have my Flip reseller tools bot that was sharing my closet for me and sending out offers, so I didn't have to do any of that. If you're curious about Flip, it is free. And you can do all kinds of things with it, like cross-list to different platforms, share your closet, send out automatic offers, send out bulk offers, and they've just added bulk delist and relist, which is so fun. I'm still learning that, but it's been really helpful. When I don't have new items to list, I can still keep my eBay and Poshmark stores active, and those platforms recognize that. The algorithm likes the activity of adding new items, even though they're the same ones. I'm just deleting them and then reposting them, basically. But with Flip, you can do that with basically 2 clicks. So highly recommend. It's totally free. There's a link down in the description that you can use and get started with that. So that was all just kind of running itself. Had a handful of orders to ship out, and now that we're getting into back to school and fall, and things typically pick up for sellers at this time, I'm trying to go full steam back into it with a few modifications from how I was doing it in the spring. So we'll start with the bad news. Today is August 8th, and I think I've made 2 sales in August with a total of maybe like $35 of profit between the 2 sales. So we're not off to a great restart, but with as little work as I have put into it the last couple of months, I've actually had some pretty amazing sales. I had my first 3 sales with a profit of over $100, which I'll just go over for you really quickly so that you can see what those items were, where I found them. First one was this New with Tags Coach dress that I found at Plato's Closet of all places, which I find kind of strange because it's definitely a little bit more of a mature style. And I know if I had brought it in, they'd be like, this is a very mature style. We suggest you take it over to Style Encore next door. But anyway, I found it on one of their 90% off clearance days. And so I got this for $4. The retail was something crazy, like over $600. It ended up selling on eBay for $162, including shipping. So my profit, after my cost of goods of $4, was $123.39. So that was, I was waiting for that day when I would make a sale with a profit of over $100, and that was very exciting. At the same time, it kind of felt like a fluke, like how would I ever repeat that, finding a $4 New with Tags designer dress at Plato's Closet. Unlikely to happen very frequently, but I'll definitely keep looking out for those kinds of deals. The second sale that made me a profit of over $100 on one item was a sweater I bought on the RealReal. It is by Love Shack Fancy, and it was new with tags, and it was a long, like, duster sweater, so lots of volume, lots to it. It had a tie belt, just this very giant sweater. And I felt like I could make a decent amount of money on it. I think they were running a sale at the time, so I don't remember. I got it for like 20, 30, 40% off of their listing price, which gave me room to make a profit. I paid $180 for that sweater on the RealReal, and I listed it. It sold in 2 days on Poshmark for $399, which I think that's my highest sale ever also, like highest gross. And it's also the most I've ever paid for an item that I've sold. I have paid more for a couple of items and they have not sold yet. I've gotten maybe a little too brave with paying up for items, but I'm pretty confident those ones will sell at some point. This one was really amazing because it sold so quickly. So my profit on that was $137.48 in just 2 days. So love that. And that does feel a little bit more repeatable, just knowing which styles will bring in more than RealReal or ThredUp or some other places selling them for. That was also new with tags, so that really helped. And then the third sale that I made over $100 on was this Suzanne coat. So I saw this on ThredUp, and just because it was a coat and a little bit more substantial, I decided to do more research on it, even though it was, I think, like May or June when I bought it. I found out that it was a blogger favorite, and there were tons of really great style blogger photos for this, which is something that I always look for, or have recently learned to look for, let's put it that way. I've been learning from a couple of other sellers who do this really well, just incorporating blogger photos, which make it a lot easier for someone deciding to purchase. They can see how different people styled it and that it is a very sought after style. So I purchased that coat for $87 on ThredUp, and it sold after 20 days on Poshmark for $300. So happy day there. My profit was $151.21. Those were all really exciting. They all happened between like mid-June and mid-July, which is kind of interesting for that sweater and the coat, but people are buying those things. So that's definitely what I'm sourcing more of now, really trying to focus on fall and winter styles, those more substantial coats, jackets, sweaters, because you can make a really good profit on those if you can find them at the right price point. The other good news or exciting landmark that I hit in the last couple of months was that I hit over $10,000 in total sales for the year. And my year started February 9th because that's when I listed my first item on Poshmark. So it took under 6 months to hit $10,000 in gross sales. I'm over $13,000 now here in August. So it's been officially 6 months. Oh, wait. Today's my 6-month anniversary on Poshmark. So yeah, $13,000 in sales feels really good. That comes out to a little over $5,000 in profit. Not too shabby, not where I want to be as an average, like that's still less than $1,000 a month in profit. So that's pretty far off my goal for now, but I am trying to take a more holistic view at the year and understand that months are going to fluctuate. So really hoping for an amazing, I guess we're in Q3 already, and then Q4, because I know from others' experience and wisdom that those can be really, really good times for reselling. Never resold in the second half of the calendar year, so very excited about that. The third exciting thing that I want to talk about that's happened in the last couple of months is I did a business consultation with Isa Diaz from the Global Collective Co. So she does basically coaching sessions with resellers, and she really helped me hone in on goals and solid numbers. And I'm not going to give away everything she taught me because I haven't even absorbed it all yet because it was so much. But I will say that her consultation is worth way more than what it costs, and you should go do it, especially if you're really interested in raising your average profit per item and learning how to source items that are going to bring in those high profits. So the one thing that she and I went over together were just very specific small step goals. So my goal for the rest of 2022 is to average $40 profit per item sold. And it's going to take some work to get there, but the biggest thing that I'm going to change in order to get there is to stop buying items that are not going to help me hit that number. So in the past, when I'm sourcing, my question is really my question has been more of, will this make a profit or not? Will this sell or not? And now I'm trying to be much more specific. Will this give me a $40 profit or not? And that has helped me to not buy a lot of items that are not going to get me that number. The other thing I'm going to do to try to hit that goal is not be greedy with items that I was hoping would get me maybe that $100 profit. But if I get an offer for that $40, $50, $60, $70, $80 profit mark, I'm going to accept it. And I'm just going to take that and start building up my average profit per item, and then revisit in January and reevaluate and see, do I want to bump my goal up to $50, $60 per item and start buying items that are going to get me closer to that number and being more specific and picky about offers that I receive. So that's what I'm doing now that I'm jumping back into sourcing. I've actually sourced quite a bit the last couple of weeks online, and I've hit up a couple of buy-sell trade stores. I'm also planning to go today. There's a consignment store that I haven't been to in a while. I'm hoping I have some credit from items I sold there, and they're putting out all of their fall stuff today. So I'm gonna go check that out, maybe a couple other stores as well. And then maybe I'll do a little bit of a haul later for you today. But for now, I just wanted to fill you in on what's been happening, why I've been MIA, and what things are looking like moving forward. All right, gonna go get my baby up. Gonna grab this package that has to go out, and I'm gonna drop that at the post office and do some sourcing. I'll catch you later. All right, real quick, I'm in my car. I just left the consignment store, and I did have like $30, $40 of credit, which is cool. But I got a couple of things. I had been, let me see if I can get this set up. That works. So I've been watching a lot of Allison's videos over at Thread Level Midnight. She's amazing, and her sales and whole business strategy are just all goals for me. She has a pretty small closet, but just makes really, really cool sales. And she sells a decent amount of jeans, but good jeans that you can make a good profit on. And so I had heard of this brand from her, and I was pretty sure that I had seen them in this consignment store. And where this particular consignment store is in my town, I don't have any cell service for some reason, so I can't check comps in the store. So I always just take things home and check and then return if they're not that great. But yeah, so today I headed back for the first time in a while, and I found 2 pairs of these Kate jeans, and they're both size 29, I think, which is pretty cool. 27 and 29. So those are both really awesome sizes, fit a lot of people. They're in really nice condition, and they're more of straight leg slouchy styles, which is very on trend. So, man, you can actually feel the quality of these. They're $400 or $500 jeans originally. I got one pair for $58 and the other one they were both $58 each. So in order to make my $40 profit, I need to sell them for $125, which I feel is pretty doable. Comps look anywhere from $100 to $250, with the $250 definitely being more of a rare sale. So we'll see if I can sell them each for $125. I'll be very happy to hit my $40 profit mark. The other thing I picked up was a brand new with tags Adriana Papel, Mother of the Bride sequin gown. It's floor length, and I have sold 2 different Adriana Papel dresses before. One was just a random one I found at Goodwill. It was used, and I was kind of surprised it sold for $60. So I found another one at TJ Maxx. It was also short, but I think I paid I can't remember what I paid, like maybe $30, $40, and I still made a really good profit on it. It sold for almost $100 before too long. So this one I got for $40. It's floor length, new with tags, so pretty confident it'll sell, and if it doesn't, it's my mom's size, and my brother's getting married in a couple months, so see if she wants it. But yeah, so not a ton of stuff. They had a lot of things, and I just kind of chickened out. I don't feel like coming back to return, so I just bought the things that I was pretty confident about. And also, I'm trying to not spend too much. Right now, I've been doing a lot of sourcing and not a lot of actually like selling items in the last few weeks. So my budget is getting pretty small for sourcing, and I'm pretty happy with these items I picked up. Jean season is here, and people are going to be buying those. And yeah, I feel pretty confident that I can sell these and start building up my bank account again to source even more stuff. All right, we are home now. I did stop at one other store and didn't end up finding anything, but came home, had lunch, baby's down for second nap, so it's time to get some work done. I'm gonna run through a quick haul of some things that I got, and then I'll be photographing and listing all of them this afternoon as well. So let's go look at what we got. So back in the car, I showed you a little bit of what I picked up at the consignment store, and I think I have 3 or 4 items that have come in from online sourcing in the last few days that I need to process as well. So I'm going to show you those. It's just a few. First up are these Robert Clergerie shoes. This is a new brand to me. Honestly, I can't remember how I heard about it or why I decided to try it. Can't even remember where I got them. Somewhere online, and they came in the mail. So that's kind of a new brand. I know those shoes, or that brand, can sell for over $100 per pair, so I'm not really sure about this specific style. I'm sure I checked comps before I ordered them. But I'm trying to dabble in more shoes, and we'll see how that goes. I'll keep you updated. So far, I have sold maybe like 3 or 4 pairs total, but I'm very overwhelmed by the world of shoes. Often, I feel like in thrift stores and consignment stores, they're spread out over the whole store, and there's not just like a dedicated shoe section where you can see them all next to each other, so it takes a lot of time to go through. You have to pick them up to look for the brand. I'm trying to get better at noticing quality just by how things look and understanding which styles are popular and trending, but yeah, it's going to take me a bit to get there. I have a couple of boots that I picked up in the spring that never sold, so I'm hoping those will start moving now that we're getting towards fall. The next item, or set of items, rather, is this Zara set. It's a cropped jacket, like this pink tweed cropped jacket and shorts set. And I've noticed that a lot of the colorful tweed Zara blazers and sets have been trending and selling for a lot, so we're going to try our hand with this one. The shorts are new with tag. The jacket was worn once, the seller said, so it appears to be in good condition. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to photograph it together. We'll see, but there are some stock photos out there that should help show how it will look, and I'm hoping to have good luck with this. Okay, here is another pair of shoes. I bought these on the RealReal. They are by Suzanne, and they are these little block heel, kind of like crochet weave shoes in this purple color, which I think is really pretty for fall. It's like this dark eggplant color. These are a bit of a smaller size, which I think is the reason that the shoes that I still have left over from earlier this year, I think that might be the reason that they've been taking a long time to sell, is because they're pretty small. But again, just wanted to try my hand at Suzanne shoes, and these were pretty reasonably priced on the RealReal. So, I'm gonna see how those go. And I think this is my last item. I do have one more thing coming in the mail today. So I might wait to photograph all this till that gets here because I kind of just want to do it all at once. But it is not here yet, unfortunately. Here is the last item, and this is the one I'm most excited about. Hard to show. So let me just do some of these snaps really quickly. This is a brand new with tags, Jonathan Simkai dress, and it's like a jacket dress or blazer dress. It's faux leather. Got this on the RealReal as well, and there are some blogger photos that show someone wearing it that look pretty cool. So yeah, it's just this light leather color. I think faux leather and especially this like bone color are really trending for fall. It's long sleeves. It's a mini dress. It has this cool belt on it. So I think this hits a lot of points of what will be trending this fall. And it is brand new with tags. Retail, I think it was like $800 some. So I'm excited to get this listed and see if there's any interest. There were 1 or 2 listed in like the dark brown or black color, but nothing in this color on Poshmark when I checked. So very, very soft, super cool. So excited. Oh, hello, I went out of focus. Excited to see how this does also. That's just a quick update to catch you up on where I've been the last couple of months. I'm hoping to be back on here more regularly from here on out. We'll do some more specific topic related videos, more what solds and things like that. I'm excited to be back on the reselling train and getting these items in and out the door. And I hope that your August is off to a great start. I hope that back to school shopping has picked up for you, and I'd love to hear how your sales are as well. So leave that in the comments. I really appreciate you watching today. I forgot to mention that as I've been gone, I surpassed like 500 subscribers. I'm now past 700, which is mind-blowing to me. Thank you so much to all of you who have subscribed and commented and watched my videos. It means so much. If you could go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, that would be amazing. And click the like button, comment with your thoughts on anything I've covered today. I think if I had to leave you with one takeaway, it would be how happy I am with setting that goal of profit per item. Sourcing today was just so much simpler. I had pulled a bunch of things that I wasn't really sure about, and then I just kind of ruthlessly went through all of them and was like, am I going to make a $40 or more profit on this? And if the answer was even maybe, I put it back. And that really helped me to not overspend. I feel pretty confident about the stuff I picked up. And it's a lot less of that like buyer's remorse feeling that I would have after I went sourcing before. So it just makes everything simpler. Whatever that number is for you. I know I had heard another reseller say their number was like $15 before. And so I was like, oh, well, if this makes me $15, then that's worth picking up. But when I made a sale that was $15, I was never like thrilled about it. And I was like, okay, that's fine. But not really worth my time because I'm not doing volume. I'm trying to do quality over quantity for my business model. So that number might be totally different for you. It might be $10. It might be $100 per item. Whatever it is, kind of hone in on what that number is. And I think it'll make your life a lot simpler and hopefully your business a lot better. So have a great day. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back here soon.